Salinator here, and welcome back to Danganronpa Goodbye Despair. We're back with at the climax, so let's get started. Group leader Bayeka got killed and his killers among the group of students.
No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's
now
no
that there's actual
definitive
save
proof
point
that I'm the
between,
killer.
that makes life a whole lot easier when I am running out of time, so.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used.
But there's enough based on what we've discussed.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother. I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere. There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
He stabbed Byakuya to death. It's strange he did.
I didn't get any blood on me.
You just used something to block the blood.
Something that might have been used to block.
I'm guessing the...
Crap.
No, it's talking about the blood stain under the
Something that
table.
might have-
I'm talking about like the tablecloth. But that was looking at the blood stain under the table.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it.
But that was found in the storage room, right?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it,
He's wearing a tablecloth, going under the table. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no...
Even the inside of the tablecloth was white. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Huh? Magic? Really? But I feel like I'm onto something, but...
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, moving forward, we should put it...
The improved Hangman's Gambit. Wow, this takes a while. It's fun though. It's more complicated, I like it. Yeah, I was looking under the floor. Got it.
Got it! Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer...
I don't know that yet.
I'm gonna do Chef Dude because I'm mad at him. I don't like him. Wait.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam.
Referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that...
I said, or...
About that Hellhound earring.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that. However, it's just as the old legend says.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear, huh? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his...
So...
It's understandable, after all, but I am different. True, This is the evil fourth eye. Before the might of the evil fourth eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond a secret passage of doom after securing, and as a result of that...
There he goes blabbing about power and crap.
Anyway, it sounds...
Then that has to be how the... If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that...
I see. If they pass through...
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there... Stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy? Like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party. So, was there any...
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must...
Who wasn't at the party?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Yes! This Mon Ami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss...
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dish.
Judging from the photo I took before... It obviously...
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the...
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're...
Yep, that's right. Think.
Yeah, white noise. That's why I couldn't fire it. I was wondering why. That'd be Shicey's account.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
They could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong!
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the...
What'd you say, motherfucker? Oh, no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go
Love man,
under
I'm
the
horny.
floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floor. During the party? Well, if someone disappeared during...
But walking down that dark hallway to the store...
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness. And that room was much closer.
What is it? It might be better if we examine...
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to...
It appears the blackened or the spotless. Which is...
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair...
What a pain. I'm gonna... What if they used a...
definitely sounds impossible.
Third makes the movement jump. Might be what that one person suggests.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that, it's like making a seafood bowl.
Is it really not?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
For the pain, I'm gonna go with my... What if they used a...
Definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room, it's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
One more and I'm
The
screwed.
hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that, it's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night...
For the pain, I'm gonna go with my gut.
What if they used a light? I agree with that.
I knew there might be some on the Twitch and equipment list.
The killer had a light with him.
Oh, but where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's the portable stove. The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also so. The killer used the portable.
See, I never considered the portable stove.
A hole. What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail. Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
No, you can say the perverted joke is funny.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime. No, that's wrong. Will
Okay, rebuttals go down. Let's start with the
Did you
equipment.
forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down! I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? Crap! The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
I had to retreat.
Damn it! Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down! I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words! Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hall. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door, so even if there was a small gap in the door...
I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. You sure like to piss us off.
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to
Pass the
We're going to ask the real killer.
You're obvious.
If you think I am, whatever conclusion you
He could have done all this from the kitchen.
You're the only one!
He could have done all this from the kitchen.
Teru, could it be you? Huh? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only... You're cruel! Cruel! Too cruel!
Ooh, Terry. That attitude for the ultimate cook.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary...
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would... You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right.
There's no way you can answer, right?
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right? And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
I can prove it with this! The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah! By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well,
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really, I don't know.
Then can I ask
You again?
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean... And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
What the hell?
Ow!
Turn the damn lights off!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed.
Well, it's not that.
That sounds fishy.
Couldn't you just do the same thing when, stabbing under the
If I
floor?
remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by. So, if you want.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall.
That's right. Teru.
No, that's not. Why do you want to keep falsely accused? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself. Now, Hajime. Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage?
There's no way I went to the storage. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right. As long as I have it, the fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Let me ask you, did you go to the store?
There's no way I was somewhere totally.
I definitely heard it's handsome. Maybe it was recorded. Nope, definitely a live.
Right. As long as the fact that I was in the dining hall can. I'll shoot through that contradiction. Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But.
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru?
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that damn dining hall during the blackout.
Did he just turn country?
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar! If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
The whole time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. Damn right! You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure.
Why don't we consult him?
Crash, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Probably can.
Oh, you again!
Well, I mean, it's too early for y'all to say you can't prove it.
Crap!
You threw that question out of me.
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time.
Whoa, what?
No! Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
No, this is Terry. If you recall, it was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. How about...
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so.
Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up?
Teru. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with...
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer. Huh? But it's already decided, right? Am I the one that hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying, you understand it? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough!
He said,
Weapon, huh?
judging from Byakuya's wounds,
Also, if they stab from under,
After all this, not good enough! Not good enough at all!
he said, not good and fine. I got it. He said, try to do.
What a confusing accent!
Skewer. Eggman's Gambit. Try K. That's a miss. Not R. Then I. Then an R. O disappeared, so I'm guessing the O is next. Iron Skewer. I don't think this is it, but gonna try. Oh god, I missed the E.
The weapon must be the Iron Skewer!
Huh?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
So that missing up.
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru!
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us.
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never which means.
It's probably the kitchen again.
Teru. Oh,
I really don't care the pervert. I'll feel bad if it's someone I actually like. You're just like changing some of the things and adding new things. Okay, I guess I get it. Holding top left everything.
What the hell you even saying, you stupid color hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit? I guess.
Tenant talk action.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Why won't it work?
Unforgivable! I don't know! There is Hilton! Shut up!
I don't understand.
That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! There is Hilton! Unforgivable!
It's
Shut
not
up!
doing well. The beat thing is so off.
Nonsense! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
On the bone meat. Okay, I get it. This is very hard though. I don't understand.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! There is Hilton! Shut up!
Yeah, the beat here is harder. I think they made it harder on
That's
purpose.
impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! There is Hilton!
Oh,
Unforgivable! Shut up! Where would the weapon be?
on the bone meat. No, it's on the meat bone.
Where would the weapon
On the meat bone. On the bone meat or on the meat bone?
be? Where would the weapon be?
On the bone meat. What is it?
Unforgivable! I don't know! There is Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be? Where would the weapon be? That's impossible! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Where would the weapon be?
What is it?
We will never give up! What?
Is it
I just keep doing this, right?
Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be? Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Where would the weapon be?
On the...
Where would the weapon be?
On the meat bone.
Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
Okay, I have one more idea I would like to try.
Shut up!
Just take a little break, calm down,
That's
think.
impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Where would the weapon be? This is the end!
Oh, finally! It took a lot of brain power. Like, brain power may take me 5 minutes.
Been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything. In a place like that?
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it. But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on...
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and...
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry.
1 minute. Just get...
Wait, hold on a second.
What are you doing?
Huh? I'm... A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal. Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire...
This is bad.
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out!
Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone.
As expected of You're wrong. I got it. You all sent me... Jeez, such an unseemly defense for an ultimate.
Hey, Nagito? You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can... I guess we need to do that.
Love you guys.
So,
Closing argument. Well, we already know what the closing argument is. There's probably nothing. There's hints, but... they never explained that because you get hints, so I think that's what they're talking about. Okay. Where all this is all the things. But that's all the information, isn't there? You can't be night guards.
We will never give up!
You need to stop just assuming me just because I mess up a few statements. What else is it? Oh my god, this is difficult.
We will never give up!
This is way more confusing than it used to be. By used to be, I mean like yesterday. You know these two are correct. Who did that? Guess that's not it. Might be here. I know where the last three go. This one. This one.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the... Byakuya. He was extra, therefore, he decided... Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was... They plugged 3 irons into the outlets and... Additionally, they... The air conditioners in the office and thanks to the irons Max... Since the windows in the old building... But when that happened, Byakuya... That item Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, he saw Nagito. That's right, a murder warning to Byakuya. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to kill. They needed a light source. They needed a weapon. The long iron with the weapon and portable stove in hand. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by... That's right. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove. The floor in the dining... But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table. If only he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath... The killer had been waiting. After they purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards afterward. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the... There's only one person who would have, especially if that person is someone... Isn't that right, Terror?
Well guys, that's it for this video for today. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next
That's what
time.
happened.
Bye.
How about
Bye.
it? Did I get anything wrong?